Well, all right. So since 10 people were just killed in Toronto by a truck, I think it's time to call for a complete and total ban on assault-style trucks and cars throughout the world. I mean, we're seeing all these attacks now where terrorists are taking trucks, and running over people and killing people. I mean, we saw it in Nice, France. So, I decided now to become a liberal and take the liberal philosophy. And we need more car control, people. I mean, people are getting killed by cars. So what do we have to do? We have to restrict the buying and the selling of cars, and we need to regulate it. The government needs to step in and regulate it. I mean, these assault-style trucks need to be banned. Just ban them outright. Semi-trucks, really all trucks should be banned because you could kill a lot of people with them. I mean, we saw in France they killed 50 people, so we should just ban them all. I mean, that's what they want to do with the guns, ban all the assault rifles. So why don't we just ban all the assault cars? High-powered assault trucks should not be on the roads, people. I mean, what's the reason? You can just drive around in a regular car. Why do you need a truck, right? Just ban them. Just get rid of them. And if somebody wants to buy a compact car, they should go through vigorous background checks. There should be a registration process so we know everybody who owns a car is. So, I'm just taking the liberal philosophy. I've decided to become a liberal. I think it really makes sense. And I think more Democrats should be speaking out about this idea. I think it's a great idea, I mean, they want to do the same thing with guns. So why not do the same thing with cars? Because cars are killing a lot of people now, cars and especially trucks. Especially those high-powered trucks. Those assault cars are really killing a lot of people. So we should just ban them. All right, obviously, that's an exaggeration. I am taking the liberal point of view of actually blaming the tool, blaming the weapon for killing people instead of the actual person or the act. No, I don't believe cars should be banned or regulated like that. Same thing how I believe in the Second Amendment. Banning a tool, banning a weapon does not stop evil. It doesn't attack the root cause. It's like trying to treat the symptoms of an illness without treating the root cause. It's not going to make anything better. So yeah, I mean, we've seen all these truck attacks, and we've seen all these, same thing. You see mass shootings happen, and pretty much evil finds a way to kill people. Whether it's going to be, let's say you ban all the assault rifles and get rid of them, even though that's pretty much impossible because there's a lot of guns in America. You're never going to do that. There's always going to be a black market. But even if you do, as we saw what happened in France, they killed 50 people with a truck. And then now they want to lock down the schools, and they want to, make all guns illegal at schools and have, security guards and checkpoints at schools and metal detectors. And they want to really turn schools into like a prison almost because that'll protect the children. Well, then let's say we lock down the schools. Then what if somebody goes and shoots up a daycare center or goes and shoots up a baseball game or a playground? I mean, what are we gonna lock down America and make every part of America a prison, a police state? So, you can do everything you want. Evil's going to find a way to strike. And the best way to combat evil is if another person has a gun. Or if a police officer is armed. Or through good intelligence work. By stopping terrorist attacks before they happen. Or actually not letting people into this country who are terrorists or bad people. Because we've seen time and time again an illegal alien or an immigrant, from Somalia kill people. Or from another shit country kill people. So limiting guns will not help. Most murders are done with, like pistols and smaller guns like that, not assault rifles, not assault weapons. So banning those are not really going to get at the crux of the problem of homicides in America. I mean, more people are really killed, with baseball bats and people using their bare hands and just using miscellaneous items than assault rifles. So instead of banning a tool, banning a weapon, we need to, again, look at what's the root problem. We have a culture of violence here in America. That's the root problem. And, you look at other countries like Japan and, other peaceful countries. It's not because they don't have any guns. That's not why people are not murdered. It's because it's a more peaceful society. It's family structured, family oriented, and it's a better put together society than ours, where we have a lot of problems. But there you go, people. There's my thoughts on that. You know, I'm just making a point. I don't believe that we should ban all trucks or whatever the fuck. I'm making a point that ban all guns. Or, you know, if you ban assault rifles, if you lock down schools, bad people. There are still many avenues for bad people to find a way to kill people. I mean, what are we gonna? What are we gonna regulate cars now? Car control? No, that's not the answer. Taking away the freedoms of law-abiding citizens is not the answer because it turns America into a police state. You know, Benjamin Franklin, I believe it was, said, "Don't trade freedom for security because you will have neither in the end," and that's true. So, and Democrats should take note of that. So there you go, people.